What's up, guys? I'm Andrew Kulakowsky with eXp Realty Niagara, and this is your 5-minute market update for March 2022. All right, guys, let's get into it. In March, we saw 830 residential property sales. That is down by 22% compared to last March. As for listings and new inventory, we saw 1,293 new listings hit the market. That is also down by 11.7% year over year. The average days on market continue to clip along at a very fast rate at 11 days on average. That is also down by 31% compared to last year at the same time. Now let's talk about average sale prices. This is probably no surprise to you whatsoever. However, we saw this past March our average sale price get to $825,300. That is up 32% compared to last March in 2021. Last year, that average sat at $624,700 for a residential property. Just to note, there are two markets now averaging at $1 million plus. That is Niagara on the Lake and Fonthill, with Lincoln and West Lincoln just nipping at their heels at just under $1 million. But obviously those two markets do not represent a lot of data compared to Fonthill and Niagara Lake, so there are a lot more fluctuations. Now, what is happening in the market? Where are we going? And do we foresee these crazy fluctuations in our prices? Well, the good news is that we are starting to turn a corner. So buyers, your opportunity is coming. We are starting to see a change in the market, and the shift is happening now. Just to give you some context to this, I've got some numbers to highlight. The last 7 days, we saw 370 new property listings hit the market alone. This is up substantially compared to December, January, February, and March. So this is very promising for buyers. We also saw 52 conditional sales. Yes, conditional. We actually saw conditions. We are starting to see more offers being submitted with conditions. This is not a bad thing. Conditions are a good thing. This starts to balance out the market and put people at much less risk. It starts to slow the pace slightly when we have offers with conditions. So this is not a bad thing. This is positive. The other two numbers that are important to highlight, we saw 53 price decreases over the past 7 days, and we saw 31 price increases. What does this tell me? This tells me that there is still a lot of confusion going on in the market right now with pricing. We're starting to take a turn in the market, and this is proof. The other number is we saw 68 cancel listings. That number there tells me that there also is a combination of cancel listings that realtors have canceled, decreased prices, and actually brought them back to market. So that first number I told you at 370 new property listings, there are a portion or a percentage of those cancel listings that have come back to market, obviously with some sort of price reduction or price increase. Now, during this transition phase and as we enter Q2 of the spring market, we will continue to see a lot of new inventory hit the market. This is evident, and this is normal for this time of year. So buyers, you have a fantastic opportunity right now. The fact that we're seeing conditions come back to offers, this is great. You're protected. It'll slow the market down. It will give buyers much more choice out there. Sellers, the reality of it is that you must price your property properly. And I truly feel that if you are going to sell your home, I think that the best way to go about it is to just price your home to market value and let the market dictate what happens. And the reality of it is, guys, buyers are tired. They're beat up. They don't want to compete anymore. So if you're a home seller, please keep this in mind. It is very, very important that your properties stand out. Again, price it right, and buyers will come. And home sellers, do not worry, it is still a seller's market. But as we continue to go week by week into the spring market, we are going to see more inventory and more inventory. And my prediction is as we get into the summer months, we're going to start to see a longer day supply, which means that it will get a little bit more difficult to sell your property or take a little bit longer. And that leads me into this. Sellers, if your property takes longer than 3 to 5 days on market, do not worry. Back 3, 4, even 5 years ago, 10 years ago, it was normal that a property was on the market for 30, 45 to 60 days on market. So do not fret it. It's not a big deal if your property doesn't sell in the first 3 to 5 days. Your realtor will continue working hard for you, continue marketing the property. And like I said to you before, the market will always dictate what happens with. Well, that's it, guys. Thanks for watching. Remember, if you ever have any questions whatsoever about the Niagara real estate market, you're always welcome to reach out. And if you're thinking of buying or selling here in the Niagara region, always remember to give me a call.